Navigation is a huge part of life. Where are you going? Where did you start at? And where do you want to end up? Not only just in your personal life, where you're going, what you're doing with your career, with your family, but also regardless if it's just your day-to-day, out in the outdoors like we are, or around town, whatever it may be. Now, GPS has eliminated a lot of need for compasses around town in heavily populated areas where there's a lot of Wi-Fi service or cell phone coverage. But I firmly believe in always having some form of navigation in the form of a compass with you at all times. And so for today's video, I just want to discuss with you 3 compact button size, if you will, compasses that can either be attached to lanyards, they can be attached to, possibly even your wrist, different things like that, and thrown into EDC kits, thrown into your pocket, thrown on even on a lanyard for your keys, whatever. Lots of different options, but something that you always have a backup, particularly when you're out in the outdoors or in areas where there's not a lot of cell phone coverage. I think it's always really important to have a compass. So I want to share with you just some of the 3 basic ones that I really love, I've found great uses for, and I have relied on many times out in the wilderness and in environments like around towns and overseas and different things that I am not familiar with the navigation points. So guys, let's go ahead, take a really quick look at my top 3 button compasses. All right, so our cheapest and our first one is a Brunton compass made in the USA. This is their glow-in-the-dark 9041 model number keyring compass. It has served me well. The glow-in-the-dark feature is okay. Now they do have a black version that has a red and white, I believe, indicator. And this thing works really well. I like the magnetic north, it picks up easily. It doesn't overly gravitate towards other metal objects. Now this one comes with a little tiny kind of ball chain. I would remove that, and I'm going to after. I just wanted to keep it on there so you guys could see how it comes to you. But you could easily put, again, a key ring, so you could put this on a keychain, or you could run thinner paracord through there and run it around anything and attach it really to anything. But it's got a good face on there. It's got the 360 degrees that you would want, and picks up rather well. This thing's going to run you about $8. Links below to Amazon. That's a great way to help support the channel, help us do what we do here, and we will have links to all of these compasses below. So this is the cheapest, most inexpensive, but I love it. Again, US quality, and it's going to get the job done for you. Now, I'm not saying that this is like your Magellan compass and you're going to go, plot the globe or something with it. That you need more advanced, more aggressive compasses. But the compasses that we're seeing today are the compasses that are either great for backup or just kind of point you in the right direction. Maybe you went off trail a couple hundred yards and you're like, where's that trail again? Is it to the north, the south? Those type of things in more either heavily populated areas or heavily traveled, more easily accessible trails. All right, next up, this guy has seen some wear and some use. I attach it to my keyring that has a lot of my other items that I take with me every time I go out. This is another Brunton, USA made, obviously. This is the Brunton tag-along zipper pull-up compass. Again, this is kind of big, for being a pocket size or a button compass, if you will. Sorry, this is a pocket size button compass. It's definitely larger than that, and it has 2 degrees of graduation all the way around it for that 360 degree face. So it is going to have a lot more indicators than the last one that we saw there. It's clear, so you can kind of see the map underneath what you're doing, and it really works well. I'm really pleased with how it works, and it's just a little easier to read than the last one that we saw there. And it's got that free-floating north, or excuse me, not free-floating, but it just kind of hangs out in there in that indicator, and then it's got the loop. So then you're able to, without much difficulty, get it to line up, and then you can really sync it really nicely onto that north indicator, so you know where you're going for that magnetic north that you would be looking for. So that guy's going to run you about $13 to $14. It's a little bit larger, just for some size perspective right there, than the other guy, and going to have a little bit easier of a read and a little bit better face on it for your reading when you are looking at maps and directions and that sort of usage. Now, we already did a video a few months ago on this guy, the Suunto Clipper Compass. This is going to be the smallest of them. This is going to be the most expensive of them. This is a very high quality compass. I like it a lot. I've heard some people kind of dissing on it. This is just as accurate as any of my other compasses. It doesn't pick up on any of the metal when I wear it on my watch, and it literally goes on my watch band every day, everywhere I go. It is glow in the dark, which does work well. If you shine a light on it, it will pick up. It's got that nice 360-degree face with good indicators all the way around it. It is even adjustable, so you can snap it and kind of do what you need to and lock it into place in what direction. On the back side here, we have a little loop for thinner, not 550 paracord, but just thinner attachments, or again, you can clip it to your watch band. Most watch bands it'll fit, and different things like that. So I have had zero issues with its indicator. Again, no, it's not some big giant, compass with the mirror and the longitude and all the different things and latitude that you can figure out and do all of that. I want to get into that. I'm not versed very well in that. I want to take some classes. I want to be able to teach you guys in the future from what I've learned with it. But for just point and hey, I need a general direction. North is this way, south is this way, and the road that we came from, that we left the car at, is south. This thing works great, and all the ones that you see here work great. And this one, again, being the most compact, just to kind of give you some size perspective here on these compasses, and all of them, just depending on what your flavor is, what you need. Do you want it on your wrist? Do you want it really compact? Are you just on a budget and this is a backup, or do you want something kind of in the middle? There's options here in front of you for all three options, and I can't remember if I said this is about $17 for the Suunto. So great pocket backup compasses when you are looking for that. So folks, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's pointing you in the right direction and figured out for you which of the three would be best to carry on your person at all times, because that's really where I believe these guys can really shine. So as always, thank you so much for coming over here, checking out the channel. Please subscribe, comment, like, share this video. Love to hear your thoughts, answer any questions that you have in the comments below. And always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.